Technology Screens. We're going to be doing taking care of some business today, some other things I'm taking care of, but a few things I want to talk about really quick about upgrading your existing gray and white projection screen to something a lot more advanced, much more better. So as you can see, the Black Widow technology we have here took years to develop. I'm not saying years to develop, but pretty much it took us some time. It all developed under God's blessings, yes. But the timeline of how long we've been working with Black technology has been over 12 years, quite a long time. You can go back and check my archives all the way back from, we had a company under Digital 4K Crystal Onyx, and right around that time, that's where we came in contact with Screen Innovation. Right around that time, that's Black technology, gunmetal technology, and so forth. So anyway, as in what we displayed yesterday, showing you that screen at 150 inches and how that screen was producing a white level, literally so high that it was reflecting off the grass in the backyard in the evening hours. And we got quite a lot of heavy response behind that one. One of the main concerns we get when it comes to Black screens are white levels, and that's something we can back up 100% when it comes to our products. So as I said before, many times, if you're using a gray screen paint product, number one, this is an outdated old product. This is a product that's going to require you to have an expensive projector to make up for what the screen can't do. You will not be pulling a contrast level. Your contrast levels will not be 100%, and they are not black. They are shades of gray. So in order for you to maintain those darker shades of gray, you're going to spend some money for a very expensive projector to do so. That's why in those demonstrations, those particular projectors are displayed to make up for what the screen cannot do. Calibrating, you will be calibrating your projector. You have to. Again, your colors are not going to come out correctly because you're going to have to calibrate it. Even though with a caliber projector, you still won't be able to maintain ambient light environments. You will be stuck in dark environments. That is definitely going to happen. There is no way in the world your screen will ever pull color or contrast in fully lit environments, especially outside, which all this summer you will see demonstrations of massive screens being displayed on other massive screens, as in giant gray screens versus black screens. It just show you on a much larger scale on exactly what Black technology can do over gray, over gunmetal, over white screens. Pretty much the technology dominates just about everything it lays against. This right here, set up in here, the speakers on the floor cost me 120 bucks. The screen right there cost me $20 for the surface. Projector behind me cost me $109, and the screen paint to coat it cost $209, which has the capability of taking on screens that cost anywhere in the price range of $3,000 to $5,000 a piece. So let's show you what the technology does. And again, as I said before, this is demonstrations that you can't see gray screens or white screens due to the fact, like I said, they can't see contrast and they can't see color. All right, so let's show you how amazing our technology is on a projector. Let me show you my projector first. And as I said before, you don't have to spend a lot of money for a projector. Some people, like I said, then they don't understand. They say, well, how come you don't have 1080p on 4K? There are people at the end of the day that I am also catering to that may not want 1080p. They might not want 4K. They might be happy with a 720p projector. So because you own a 720p projector, you're supposed to have a crappy screen at the end of the day? No. So let's show you. This is my Christie LW, the LW, let me sure I get this right, LW400. This projector was discontinued somewhere, I think in 2012, they were discontinued. Let me show you my settings in my projector. Right here to show you how amazing the white levels pull up on this technology. My brightness on my projector is at 9, right there, and it's in Whisper. Now Whisper for Christie's is eco mode. So I don't have to burn a lot of power to run it because the screens generate a ton of ambient light, as I said before. They can base that ambient light, gain capabilities to be able to enhance and brighten the image. And I don't have to spend a lot of money for a projector in order to make the screen look good. So let's show you what we get out of a surface that we coated that costs $28. And by the way, this is a wallpaper surface. I had people asking me, is this painted directly to the wall? Nope. This is a wallpaper surface. We give you a link where to buy that. There you go. So if you want better color, you want better contrast, this technology is what you want at the end of the day. And then again, on top of that, the screen looks absolutely gorgeous laying against your wall. Can you imagine having this in an ugly, outdated gray screen laying against your wall versus a sleek, future black screen? There you go. All right, so let's show you what you get. Mind you, this is a $109 projector. So it shows that we're getting the most from our projector's capability because our black technology allows that projector to be able to produce the image it's supposed to be to produce. That means at the end of the day, my customers don't have to get sticker shock from overpriced, expensive projector at the end of the day, or be stuck in dark environments, or go through the painstaking nonsense of calibrating a projector. True freedom at the end of the day. Oh, and here right there, you see, that's how dark the screen is. They're ultra black. I love doing this demonstration next to the window. That's why I have 127-inch sitting in a bay of windows elevated from my ceiling, because my screens don't have that issue. We don't have to be stuck in dark corners or dark environments with dark pockets of light. We don't have to do any of that nonsense. Now, as I said before, if we could do this outside, inside is nothing. It's easy. We can display this at 150 inches, 180 inches with no problem whatsoever. I will be getting ready to paint and get ready to set up for another screen. The 150 inch is nice, but we're going to do a 180 inch next week. We're designing one for outside. I want a much bigger screen. Just think, you can sit here in your chair and you can stare out the window, or you can look at the screen. Let's get some more light in here. So I have my windows behind me. I like to open these up with a little light in. Nice and bright in here. So today I'm going to be finishing out, I finally got some time. I'm going to be finishing out the paint job in here finally, because I've been busy for the last couple of days. So we can finish whitening up the room, get it nice and bright in here. And we can start working on next is the screen, which we're going to be designing. We're putting in a 140-inch screen levitating. So we're going to be putting in here. So what's some other bright colors? Let me back up and show you the environment real quick. So you can see we got plenty of light pushing in. Oh, I can't wait to finish this off. So today we order some more paint. We'll have that done. And this one behind me, this one will be bone white. Then we start working on the floor. That'll be next. Then after that, I'm putting in my levitating screen, 140-inch levitating screen. Oh, wallpaper's still going to be here. Just got to figure out where we're going to put it at. Let's go over to, let's see where we might want to go to. I like this demonstration right here. I like to show next to the window. That's why I put this angle, but I like to show the window and the screen at the same time. And people are terrified. When you have a gray or white screen, you're terrified of a window. Window terrifies, because you know why? Your screen will wash out just like that. I can show you a solid black contrast level right next to a window. Don't have to change your environment, none of that nonsense. I think I'm gonna bring up tomorrow the $60 ultra short throw projector I had downstairs in the basement, and we're gonna use that. For those of you that want to treat your projectors like TVs, So yeah, you do it in a fully lit environment while you can stare out the window at the same time. One thing I love about this projector, the screen looks amazing when the projector is off. Look at that. You can imagine this sitting on your wall in your theater room, how gorgeous that looks, than having a pasty gray, outdated screen laying against your wall. Looks like an OLED, doesn't it? I had so many people and so many demonstrations. First, they thought it was painted to the wall. I'm like, no, that's wallpaper. And then they thought it was a TV. A few people were mistaken for a TV. Let's go over to, let me see. I'm going to do something different. Oh, AK Desired Nature. Now, let's go someplace that gray and white screens can't go. Y'all can't register contrast. Y'all contrast levels are fake. And we can honestly say that. You have fake contrast levels. You do not produce black, you produce gray. Even gunmetals. Gunmetals do not produce a black level. They produce gray. And I guarantee you that all these demonstrations I'm about to show you, every last one of them was done in the dark. They don't have a choice. See how black that background pulls up? No gray screen or no white screen or even gunmetal can perform what that screen is doing right now. And once this technology starts taking hold, then you're going to have a lot of individuals out there trying to make darker products, trying to make black screen paint. But again, it takes time to develop black screen paint. It takes years to do it. So if someone's trying to do it overnight, it's not going to happen. There's so many tests you have to go through, it's not even funny. We even have a list of tests that our screens had to go through. It's 29 of them, and every last one of them was done live. You would have to pass every single one of them in order to be able to achieve what the screen has done. Then you have to be careful for another thing too. This is why we always request a black paint pour out. Now, for those who don't know, a black paint pour out, and we got requested from this too from a company a couple of days ago who brought this product. They're going to be using it for something for a company, some kind of, I can't say too much about it, but they're using it for something pretty crazy. But anyway, one of the requests was when they test the product, and they are going to test their product, they're going to do a black paint pour out because they want to make sure that the product that they're looking at is actually black and not gray. And I've seen that many times on screen paints claiming to be black, and at the end of the day, they were just dark gray. You can't cut corners, you can't be in dark and no, you can't do that. Not with black technology. You have to be out in fully lit environments. So that's why you have to be careful to make sure you're getting exactly what you paid for at the end of the day. And the advantage point black technology has over a gray or white screen, too many to count. Way too many to count. And yesterday we did a demonstration outside, just a simple color pattern, and the gray paint couldn't even pick it up. So some people think at nighttime when they're firing up the projector and they're outside, that the colors and everything are no, they're not. They're washed out. Completely washed out. Let me see.
A tasty tuna on? Not impossible. Delicious. Just crack it in.
just like an OLED TV. I think the forum sites are more impressed that, one thing they're impressed about how much light we're using in the environment, but they're more impressed with the caliber of projectors we're using. So we're going to start some topics on gray and white screens, gunmetal, or you getting 100% contrast. My contrast ratio, my projector behind me is 1,000 to 1. And I can pick up 100% contrast. But with a gray screen, or white screen, or gunmetal, are you getting the exact same thing? As I said before, black is black no matter where you're at. If you're outside, if you're in a fully lit environment, black is black no matter what. So if you are pulling a 100% contrast level, you should be able to maintain that black level in a well-lit environment without that screen going tan. So imagine this in your house over a gray screen, or a white screen, or an overpriced gunmetal. Let's go take a walk over here. Right around 6 o'clock, I race upstairs, set everything up, and I wait for the light to come into the window. This is the best time to do a demonstration. I love it. We got light peeking, crawling through the windows. Room is well lit. No dark pockets, none of that nonsense. So you have options here. You can get a great product or a white screen, and you can spend your days in the dark, converting your living room or your lounge or whatever you may be at into a cave. Have to spend the money for overpriced, expensive projectors because your screen does not pull a 100% contrast level or proper color. Go to the painstaking nonsense of calibrating your screen. Or some people will tell you have to be subjected to ultra short throw projectors due to the fact that this is a machine that's going to be sitting right up on top of your screen, and it's going to have less disruption, especially when the throw distance is going to be so short. And those projectors are expensive because they're going to advise you that you can't use 720p, but 720p is a trash projector. Of course, they consider 720p a trash projector. Because at the end of the day, a 720p is not going to be an expensive projector, and it's not going to give your screen the advancements that it needs to look good. Where we can use a 720p and make that projector look amazing. A lot of people don't realize that when they advise you to go buy those expensive projectors, because 720p is fine, there's nothing wrong with it. The only problem is it doesn't work on the screen because it doesn't have those enhanced capabilities to make the screen look better. what my readings are in the room right now. We haven't peaked in the room yet. This room peaks around 12 o'clock, around that time. This is what we get in the morning hours. Alexis, what time is it?
It's 6:56 a.m.
It's 6:56. This is what this room generates. I want to go here. Hello, Shonizo. This demonstration is ultra black. And I explained to you, contrast is everything. It is everything. Now, how do you upgrade? Simple. All you got to do is just pick the product we have here, paint it over your surface, and you're done. That's it. No 4 applications, no having screens laying on the floor if you don't want to. You have the option here or there, doesn't make a difference. Drying time is extremely fast, and it's a 1-coat application, and you're done. That's it. Now below, I'm going to put a link where you can get the wallpaper surface for those of you that are curious and interested in getting the wallpaper surface. I'll show you where to pick it up. And like I said, it's up to you. You paint this with a gray screen paint product, you just basically outdated your screen and dumbed your projector down at the same time. And I have no idea why you would ever paint it white. I don't know why you would do that. I can't wait for somebody to pop up and say, look, this is a great screen. It's OLED worthy. No, it's not. Number one, it's not black. And can't be gray. OLEDs are not gray. OLEDs are jet black. Ooh, what's this right here? Let me check this out. Now we'll be doing a demonstration again today. Does a gray screen paint product see color in the dark? I think the weather might be good today. I would like to do this demonstration outside now, to tell you the truth. It's more of a challenge. I love doing demonstrations outside. Inside is good, but you don't have walls and restrictions. We consider walls and windows to be restrictions for us. We like to be outside, and on a much larger scale too. You got people in the dark, like I said, think about it. These amazing projectors, pockets of darkness, fake ambient light projection demonstrations, and yet we're outside playing around, having fun. Outside in the light, which I can't wait for the summertime. Because man, we can't wait to that. I can't wait to get outside. Which light will be hitting my screen. I have a ceiling over top my screen. When I'm outside, it's not even there. It doesn't exist. I like to switch back and forth, show some contrast, white levels, all that. Starfield Screensaver,
Internet on YouTube.
my personal favorite. Something that a gray screen or white screen will never ever be able to do. So at the end of the day, if you do have a gray screen or white screen, can you see contrast? Are you picking up color? Are you stuck in dark environments? Are you subjected to buy expensive, overpriced, calibrated projectors in order to get a decent image at the end of the day? And the sad thing about it, some of you have amazing projectors. You're only getting less than 30% of your projector's capability. This projector has 1,000-to-1 contrast ratio. And no matter what, if it hits the screen, it will be able to perform a black level that even a projector with a 2 million or 5 million or 10 million will never be able to perform because they're hitting a gray screen. If you think that contrast level option in your projector, you're getting that for free, you're not getting that for free. You're paying every penny for it. The sad thing about it is you're never going to be able to use it. Never. So my customers can go on eBay and go, $109, $120, $140, sometimes even $60, and buy a projector and make it look absolutely incredible with our technology. It's what you call an upgrade. This is what you call quality. Quality is not an overpriced, expensive projector. That's not quality. That quality comes from the projector, not the screen. Projector we're using behind us, well, these things are landfills, which means when they get done with these projectors, usually they end up in landfills when they strip them out. This screen is producing quality because it does not require dark environments, doesn't require calibrating, doesn't require expensive projectors. That's what you call quality. When you talk about saving money, these screens save you money. Because with the gray screen, again, you're going to be in a dark environment. You're not doing any of this. And you're going to have to spend the money for an expensive projector as used in demonstrations, whether it be certified screen demonstrations used by companies or people that are making everyday screen paint products. If they're using an expensive piece of equipment in there, especially an ultra short throw, that's designed to sit right up on top of the screen and not test the distance throw, then that's what you're going to have to buy. Because there's no way in the world you're going to be able to achieve that same image off any other projector besides the one that's being used in the demonstration. So you're going to have to spend some money. Oh, I forgot. I got to go on eBay and buy another one of these projectors. I need one for work. So today my budget is going to be $100. That's it. Buy about $100, $120. I don't want to spend for a projector today. Let's go to black background goldfish screensaver. There you go. Can't do that on the red screen. Can't fix the background. Background won't come up. That is definitely not going to happen. Oh, let me see for a bit. That's my stars. Let's go. I'm going to sit here and relax for a bit. Had a long day yesterday. I even got an offer from 3 different projection companies yesterday that are asking us basically advertising their products on this tech. Facebook, man, I'm telling you, every time we post in there, everything we put in there blows up. You've never seen anything like it. I'm sitting here right here doing this demonstration. We posted this right now. It had been 200-300 people already would have logged in on it to watch it. They've never seen anything like it. Alexis, what time is it?
It's 7:06 a.m.
7:06 a.m. 7:06 a.m. Think about it. We got nothing blocking our windows. And my distance of where my windows and my screen, they're right up on top of each other. Got a window sitting right over here in the corner. And I can sit here and watch this goldfish bounce back and forth on this black screen without washing out. And it's still bright enough where you can see the goldfish moving back and forth. The reason why I like this environment, I like the one downstairs because it has all the windows around it. The screen's big, it's a big screen. The projector sits back 18 feet. I love doing that demonstration down there. But this one right here, because like I said, in all the demonstrations, the same thing, this is what you gotta be careful about. Those dark, fake environments that try to claim that there's light in the environment. There's no light in the environment. If there was light in the environment, you see where that screen is sitting at right now, all that would be well lit. There's not supposed to be any pockets of darkness anywhere in the environment. The minute Twitch opens up, I apologize, I'm not trying to be rude here, but you guys can take it any way you want. But it's true. The minute you open up a door or you have a window, if that light is only to a certain section of that environment and it hasn't made it to where the screen's at, that's a fake demonstration. I've been telling you all that for years, what to look for. That's what you call smoke and mirror demonstrations. You see my wall? Look at my wall. Look at my environment. Let's go take a spin around real quick while the fish is moving back and forth. This is what you're supposed to be seeing. See how well lit everything is? See how much light's pushing through? This is what you're supposed to be seeing. This is why when you see me in the next room running 3 projectors at the same time, with the window open, lights on and everything, there you go. Now, if you're watching a demonstration and the door's open over here and the window has something just blocking the entire, you're not supposed to have anything blocking your windows. Our projector sits in the window. You're not supposed to have anything blocking your windows. So if I want to take these curtains, I want to push them all the way to the top, we can do that. I had somebody saying, but your curtains aren't pushed all the way to the top. Have you seen my screen outside at 150 inches? Are you kidding me? So we just came from outside on a 150-inch screen with no walls, no doors or nothing. And your gripe is these right here. Are you kidding me? I can go downstairs and I can watch TV off my ceiling right now if I chose to. And basically you're with that. Okay. But yet I have not seen a gray screen or white screen do this. We can make this a challenge. I can come here and just make this a personal challenge for any gray screen, any gunmetal screen to do this. And they couldn't complete it. Which shows you at the end of the day, sooner or later, maybe not in my lifetime, but maybe in somebody else's lifetime, this technology eventually is going to overlap. I have people sit there and say, well, how come I've never seen a movie theater with this technology? The reason why is because it wasn't in our time yet. And you can't say that yet. We actually have 2 companies who have drive-in movie theaters that want this technology embedded to their screens. Because after watching that demonstration of that screen pulling up that early in the daytime, you know how much revenue they would bring in? Because instead of them waiting around to see maybe 7, they might get away with 7, but more like 8 to 9, they could fire up a projector of around 5 to 6, which means they would bring in 10 times more revenue. And then after what we displayed last night, showing the gray screen, even the white screen, not even have the capability of pulling proper color. Even in the dark, they're still not picking up an amazing image, but they could be picking up on black technology. So who knows, year from now, maybe 6 months, who knows? My technology will be on a massive screen right there in front of the drive-thru theater. Because on forum sites, they have those setups in there, and few of them have been in there watching my screens. That is going to be a big job, a very big job. That is not an easy job. That's something like 3,000, 4,000 gallons of paint. That's a lot of freaking paint. You add it up. 3,000 to 4,000 gallons of paint at around $756 a gallon. Yep. And they'll pay it. You know why? Because that technology that will be laying against their screen will give them extra revenue, extra money. And the fact that people will be coming there staring at these jet black screens The screen being black alone is going to bring them advertisement money because everyone's going to go there to see what these black screens are all about. There you go. See? Because no one's ever seen a black screen. That's why we set these things up in the alleyway, not alleyway, sorry, my driveway. The first minute a car comes by, they see the projector set up, they stop. I've seen them stop, get out of the car and ask questions. Why is the screen black? Does it produce so and so and so and so and so and so? And they'll sit there in the car and wait for me to fire up that projector to see the reaction. And the minute that screen comes on, they see those colors and everything pop through. I got a man walking over to my driveway to hand me over a business card, hand me over a number, saying, look, call me, let me know so and so, where can I order, where can I buy? They've never seen a black screen. None of them do this. All this light pushing through. Look at this. Still jet black. With a gray screen? No, it's an outdated product. Every forum site, I wanted every single person either had gray screens or some people had white, some people had silver. And then the elitists had the gun metals. They had the black diamonds and the DMP Supernova, Firehawk G4s. They had all those in there. But the other ones usually had gray screen paint products. A person's trying to show that their product is different wouldn't last in there at all, period. Number one, like I said, the equipment they're using is far too advanced. They're literally, I mean, people are awesome at the end of the day, but I said these people are very, very particular about their environments. I mean, like no other. I was in there having a conversation with a guy about, literally, they had a full conversation in there about movie chairs. Movie chairs. We're in there discussing movie chairs. They're very particular about it. They look, and keep in mind, you post a picture, and I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful here, but if you post a picture, you better make sure your area is tight and nice looking because they will come down on you for it. Not all of them, but some of them will. Some of the elitists will. I bumped into the elitists quite a few times. Matter of fact, we spend most of our time in those rooms because we know when we go in those rooms, we can dominate that section with no problem. We tested all your screens. That's why those 18 certified demonstrations, all those tests we were doing, yeah, we can walk in any one of those rooms and they was like, well, I've got this. What's the difference between your product and the Dark Star 9? Oh, here you go, right here. This is me right here taking a $68 eBay projector, converted into our technology, and using it to dominate a $3,000 Dark Star 9. Oh, ceiling and light projection? We did that already. That's at all those certified schools, we've done them already. So we can go in there and talk with them about this, that, and the other. And then do the entire thing, demonstration. I got the sample sheets here. Pull out the exact same sample sheet on a $3,000 screen and use a $109 projector to level it. While they're sitting in there with the same screen with a $20,000 projector in the dark. And keep in mind, you're going to get the comment. It's going to pop up, and it pops up quite a bit. They're going to ask you, well, I can just go buy black paint. Oh, we got that so many times it wasn't even funny. Black paint, black fabric, black film, you name it. They named it in there. That demonstration of me taking the paint and drawing on the screen, well, I sent that to the individuals. They watched it. They ordered. Because clearly you can see it's not black paint in the day. But you go in there with a great product, I guarantee they're going to sit there and say, well, this is my own product. I made it myself. What's the difference between yours and mine? Let's just see. There you go. Can't back it up. It's an outdated product. Let's see what else we're going to watch on here. While we have whatchamacallit has this new video, which I want to check this out real quick. Was it here? I think it was in here. They had it on the fish. Man, nice one. Is that having a TV? I'm telling you. I wouldn't think it was a projector if I didn't turn around and looked and realized there was a projector sitting behind me. They have a new video in here with the fish. This was an older one, but it was a nice one too. Oh. That's coming here for white levels. I'm gonna try to find that fish. Ooh, this is hot. I've never seen these before. These must be new. Ooh, no, don't do these. Don't do that pink noise and that stuff. Nah, white noise under that. Flaring flame. This is pretty cool. Look at that here. What's going on here? Doesn't move. Oh, wait. No, hold on. Beautiful, relaxing butterflies.
Getting that from YouTube.
It would be these guys who had that video. Let's see. Yeah, it would be another category right there. I can't go over my time here. I want to check out this video, make sure it's what I thought I saw. Let me see. Beautiful relaxing butterflies. That's my keyword for bringing it up. We have to be a little farther back here. I think there it is. It would be not under this one. It would be under one of these. Is it that? Oh, we got new ones here. I haven't seen these, but we definitely got to check these out. $109, people. The most you're gonna pay for that projector sitting behind me is $250. Can you imagine that? Got all windows open, no dark spots. I've been telling you that for years. There's nothing wrong with these projectors. This is not often, yes. But these old projectors behind me, there's nothing wrong with these projectors at all, period. It says it's a shame that the company who developed that machine sitting behind me didn't realize the potential of that technology because they were displaying it on a white screen. That's why. They dumbed down their own piece of equipment. When I take the very same old projector from 2012 and make it look like this. So imagine if I can make a 2012 projector this old look like this. Imagine what the stuff that you have in your house look like. Those of you who have those 4K 1080p projectors that are much more advanced than what I'm using over here. Even some of you have 720p's that are better than this one. And then those of you who don't want to spend the money for those expensive projectors, well, guess what? You can go hop over and get yourself one of these. They have the, we have a projector downstairs, a 600 by 800 SVGA projector. The ViewSonic, I paid $150 for that one. You can get those brand new $300 off of Amazon, $300. People who buy from us have high-end and nice projectors or projectors that are much better than the ones I'm using behind me. So if the projector did what it's supposed to do, why would they be contacting me? Because they want the same image they see in the video. And the reason why they can achieve it is because the projectors I use in my demonstration are crap. Now, if I was using a $50,000 projector, not a lot of people want me to connect to that one. 30,000, 10,000, 20,000, not gonna connect to that. Because if they know anything lower than that, they're not gonna get the same picture quality. I love my old outdated projector. Now that projector is a W, if you're looking for the Christies, keep in mind there's two models of this one. There's one called the LX400 and the LW. The LW400 is a WXGA and the LX is a XGA, which we're going to be buying one of those next. We're going to get a model that's lower than this one. This is WXGA, and what we're getting is XGA.
floor, we have the 5,000 lumens full 1080p Christie projector at a WXGA 1920 by 1200. But do we need to use it? No, because that's why it's sitting on the floor. We have options. We don't have to use 1080p if we don't want to use 1080p. It's right there. We got a 1080p projector right there. High-powered 5,000 lumens machine at 1920 by 1200, a WXGA projector. Professional. And it's sitting right over in the corner while we use this one right here. Because you know why? We don't have to use overpriced, well, it's not overpriced. That projector's $500. That's it. That's our overpriced projector, people. $500. That's what it is. But we don't have to use that machine. It's very powerful. We don't have to use that machine for the demonstration. But even if we did use it, it's $500. And that was discontinued in 2014. Let's see what else we have on here. And it's real. Got a lot of sort. I got some new stuff on here I'm checking out. Oh, I want to check out these flowers. Must get an Apple TV in here. You've been asking about that, about Apple TV application. I'm like, it'll work. It'll run. What am I talking about Apple TV? Let's get our window shot in there. We can't miss that window shot. That's why I have it pointed this way, because I want to show the window and I want to show the screen. So we might get rainy today, but hopefully we don't. Only strong attack. Just some demonstrations in there. Not enough time today, I'm telling you. And right now, we're already close to about an hour into this already. It's not enough time. That's why I said video demonstrations, when you watch them, I watch them. They're too short. They're way too short. They just come on there, they flash some colors across the screen, look at the quality, we're done. No. You should be seeing multiple demonstrations off that screen. And those multiple demonstrations should include contrast levels, black levels, and colors, especially black levels. If it's a screen that is gray or white, you should definitely be seeing contrast levels on that screen. The majority of those demonstrations should be black. Just like when we do demonstrations on the black screens over here, once in a while we do show off our contrast levels, but mostly we're in bright colors of blues and greens and white levels, because this is something the screen is not supposed to be able to do. So this is what you should be displaying. Not supposed to be doing those demonstrations with constant color. If your screen produces constant, if your screen's gray, and you're showing nothing but color, big deal. Like I said, I got Sherwin-Williams, a gallon of that sitting on my floor to do the same thing. It'll pull the same colors, but it can't see contrast. So that's what you should be showing at the end of the day. Like if I'm showing up black levels all the time, contrast levels all the time on my screen, big deal. Black paint can do the same thing, but it can't see white light. That's what it's showing right now. Got that. I just woke up this morning, look. That's why I'm not fascinated when somebody shows me a video, it's a gray screen, sitting in a somewhat lit environment, and just showing bright colors. Big deal. I got Bear, I got freaking Bullseye, I got freaking Primer, I got Network Grade 773 sitting on my floor downstairs in my basement for priming my surfaces. They do the exact same thing. Show me something that product is not supposed to be to do. Like show me a solid black level in a fully lit environment with no black pockets right next to a window or displayed on a massive screen outside. Show me something that I've never seen before when it comes to a gray screen. Because we've developed that stuff, so I've seen just about everything. That's why I said it's pointless for me to come on here and show you black technology and show you nothing but contrast levels all day and no white levels. That's actually my favorite bird too. Red robin. Oh, here it is. It's a demonstration right here. This is an amazing commercial, man. I wish you did all commercials like that. That's pretty cool. Just a demonstration to get outside on 150. Now, people have been asking me questions about the wallpaper surface. Yes, you can cut the surface with a regular pair of scissors. You can. A few people have asked me about that, about cutting with scissors. You can. It is extremely flexible. I mean, very, very flexible. If you have some kind of rough texture to your wall, it's not that thin where basically it's going to basically show those imperfections or whatever pushing through your screen. You're not going to have that problem. It is flexible enough to curve. And one of the things we do when we test the surface out before we paint it, we have to make sure when we take it out of the container and we unravel it, it has to lay flat to the surface that we lay it on. You don't want little curves pushing up, or little ends of it curving up, because the problem is when you try to lay it flat to the wall, it's going to cause a buckle and ripple effect in the middle of your screen. So we had to pick this out. I've gone through quite a lot of different surfaces before we found this company right here. Now we used to pre-coat these and sell them, but as I said before, with COVID and all, sorry about the people, it became quite difficult. So, we don't do this anymore. But we get to show the customer where we purchase the items so they can pick it themselves and utilize our technology into it. So we got a batch paint on today, getting the batch numbers ready for our customers. Keep in mind, for those who know what batch numbers are, pretty much anytime we make a batch of paint, we'll basically do a rollout demonstration live to show the product painted and dry right there for everybody to see. Those containers are marked with the date they are processed. That same date is also applied to any containers that we ship out. That way you can go back and you can match your paint to that batch number in live demonstration of your product on display. This also cuts down on a lot of nonsense of people trying to do fake demonstrations against their products, because it's going to be real hard to do trying to, number one, it's kind of virtually impossible to get that label off that container without ripping it up so we'll know it's been tampered with. If it's been counterfeited and someone actually made one and pasted over top of it, well, it's going to have to match the live demonstration that it's attached to, and that's virtually impossible. Kind of hard to get around that one. And also, too, it helps out for our customers, because our customers get a chance to see the product before it launches out the door and how it's reacting in live. We thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving us that knowledge right there. Amazing idea.
Shut us off. No Doc Rockets. No, we're not. Nice and bright. We can even go stare out the window if you want. Time for an upgrade, people. Sit in the dark with your overpriced expensive projectors, or even with your projectors that you invested time and money and research to buy, sit there and watch your screen only give your projector 30% of its performance. Or you can upgrade your screen to something much better. And for those of you who don't want to spend a lot of money for an expensive overpriced projector at the end of the day, not putting you guys down who spent money for overpriced projectors, but like I said, you got to cater to everybody. And for those customers at the end of the day who really don't want to spend that kind of money, you don't have to. Here's my old projector sitting right over there. All right, well, got to get out of here. Almost near my time. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I got to do some demonstrations on the big screen in the back. I bought the ultra short though up there. And do some gaming demonstrations off that screen, the 150 inch. I got quite a lot of response from the forum sites for that room. We're going to be doing a multimedia setup in there because they're curious. I sent pictures over showing all the screens fired up and they want to see it in real time. So, yep, that has to be done. All right, I'm going to put the link below where you can actually purchase this. We're going to be turning OLED-like. This is one card demonstration, OLED-like. We're going to be converting a white projection screen. This is going to be from the ground up, not one that's already painted. We're going to be converting a fixed frame screen. All these screens are going to be converted into OLED or OLED-like black technology to show you exactly how you can get the most from your home theater setup and also too the most from your projector. We're also too, we're going to be going on, ooh, look at this. Good thing I didn't click off. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that looks right there. That looks amazing. That water reflection. Yeah, so we're going to be going on, in the summer, we're going to be going on Amazon, and we're going to be buying some cheap outdoor home theater screens and converting those into high-tech screens using our black technology. And then we'll be going over to eBay, and we'll be buying some of these older projectors and showing them against our product to show you that you don't have to spend a lot of money for a projector or calibrating all that blah, 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 blah nonsense at the end of the day. All right, I'll be staring at this all day. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.